Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, where we continue to fight onwards now that Tormod, Marlim, and Vika have joined the party. With the ability to revert them whenever we want to, it seems the Lagoos have gained some extra usefulness. We don't have to use them during a certain time frame. We can choose the time frame. Seems a really good thing to me. In the meantime, Soph is just lounging around as we've taken out the trouble Myrmidon that was around the place and start to advance towards these two sides. It's all about now splitting up our troops and deciding on successful lures. That's for sure. Who can successfully lure nicely? That's what I'm wondering. Right, two Steel Lance guys. They go just about as far as one another. No, they go a little bit further. So, to be honest, I think Jill could do one of the pulls. Not too much of an issue here. So if Jill stands here, Steel Axe in hand, we should be fine, unless this guy had a javelin hiding around somewhere. Or this guy could move too far. Let's begin pulling yet again. Nolan's nicely healed up on top of that, so let's move him to this door. Axe people that way. I guess the rest are going this way. We now got to worry about another Myrmidon. Joy! Let's just get ready. One more point, end the turn. Begin the pull. So we won't take too much damage, even if we take any damage whatsoever. We don't have the speed to go for a second attack, but, well, one is good enough. Right then, player phase begins. We have no extra phase. It seems Marlim can go whenever we want him to, just by choosing shift. So that's pretty good. Apart from that, he's also level 19. Which means we don't want him attacking anyone. Isn't this the way this is going? All these pre-promotes, all of this and that, it's like, oh god. Ah, I want to use them. But I'll also run out of stuff. Well, we can talk between Tormod and Jill. Happy coincidence found out there. In the meantime, I can't get quite far enough to speak to Marlim. In fact, if I want to, then I can bring Marlim back and talk myself. Aha, hello. It's been a while. Little Soph, you've grown up. Why does everybody keep saying that? You know, little. Oh, sorry. I guess I have to respect your manly pride now. Yes, please. Or something like that. Sir Soph, will that do? Soph will do. Just Soph. I'm afraid I could never speak so familiarly with my little one's good friend. So, with your permission, Sir Soph. No, that doesn't... Oh, never mind. Well, that sounds fun. They're going to have a lot of miscommunications, that's for sure. Anyone you can speak to, Vika, I wonder? Hey, it was just a bet. Thought the Volley might have been the guy. But still, let's look on to pulling this one while fighting this other one, hey? Right, we can always hit with 10 times 2 by look of it there. Now I'm guessing Fiona doesn't have a chance at all of doing anything really to this guy. Feeding Fiona kills at this point in time is going to be a bit harder. It seems the reason why there's probably so many pre-promotes around, if you know what I mean, is that the enemies are harder. More sturdier, tougher, able to take more punishment than ever before. Well, there's one way of trying to sort things out. We'll spread damage this way, using Alan, the ultra defensive, and an Iron Lance. You can dodge this one as well. Oh. Well, there's a bit of combat experience, and also the chance to knock someone out. So first of all... Ow. Ow. We could give it a go, if you know what I mean again. But, oh, no, we really can't give it a go. Sorry, Fiona. You just can't hack it. We could, however, with Edward, take him down, but it seems like a bit of a pain to do just that. So let's move you up, Nolan, and just chop down a little bit. You're lower experience than Jill, after all. Our Axeman is a good Axeman. Okay, so the overall thing is that both those guys can reach. Nice, that's what I kind of want here. That pulls a few more troops from there. Now the question is, where can these guys go to? Where am I best off trying to make the pull? It seems Hand Axe Guy from Begnion is probably the best bit. They're all from Begnion, but still, Hand Axe Guy is my target. Now, how do I want to go about doing things? Something like this, maybe? We're now pulling with Jill on that side. Move Tormod up. There's no one for him to speak to now Jill's gone walkies. Bit of a shame, that. These pre-promotes we have, after all. Vika can move up behind him. May as well revert for now. Until we need you. But I guess it takes a turn to then choose what you want to do. Or do you not lose any points if you're not attacking? That's an interesting thought. Now we could sacrifice here, but we'll just wait instead. And see how everything else ends up turning out. Of course you were going to go for Nolan, the other one will go for Iran. Well, we got hit a little bit, but we doubled back. We can take 2 rounds of that, don't you know? Maybe. Okay, so luring this guy was not as easy as first thought. Either way, we now have multiple options to be able to knock on this guy. So, I mean, we could just launch a massive spell from Tormod, for example, and just completely wipe out the enemy. Or we could just get Micaiah up a little bit more. These are the options we have. And it seems we didn't even manage to pull Mr. Hand Axe Guy either. Was it at all because it was not exactly that great for him? A great option? So it's either Iran or Nolan to get this, because of course we've got hammers here, but we're trying to spread experience, but we may as well just hammer now, considering. Multiple rounds of combat also gives more experience than 1 round of combat. It uses weapons charges, but you've always got to give up something for something good, haven't you? Right then, so we'll send a heal onto Iran here. I'm not so sure how easy it's going to be to pull this rank versus going this way and dealing with this lot. So I think... well, you've still got a door key, and we could possibly get some people from doing so. I think I'm more interested, yes, in getting Iran into some kind of position where he can do some damage. I need to pull those troops. That's pretty much the be-all and end-all of this. I need to bring them in. So can you speak together? Because you fly? No? Tormod can definitely speak to Jill in the meantime. Tormod! If it isn't Jill. Thanks for help fighting beside us. It's a big help. Ah, it's nothing. How did you happen to... An enemy! Excellent! Leave him to me! There he goes. At least some things never change. Was he always this straightforward for fighting? I don't remember. But everyone is positioned, and another round begins. A bit slow at the moment, but we're just trying to not have 4 enemies charge on my face. Well, it seems these guys very much want to defend this door. Why? Why are they so defensive? Why does no one charge me? I don't understand. If I move one I don't know. I need one of them to come out, if you know what I mean. I don't want to charge them all at the door because look how much trouble I can get in. So if I move a spot forward with all my toughest troops, and by tough that would actually count in Nolan as well. It seems that I'm just going to have to charge because they're not coming. The thing is that'll leave certain people in the back row unable to keep up with the advance that's about to take place. Well, if this is how it's going to go down, I know one thing I'm doing. I'm going to get everyone battle ready. First of all, Jill! Marlin, do you remember me? Indeed I do, Jill. I'm glad. So why are you in Dain? You'll have to ask the little one. I merely trail around after him. I see. I will ask him. Thank you for helping us today. It is an honor. And now everyone is pretty much ready. Ready to rush. And they rush, they can indeed. In fact, Edward, step there. You there. Voller can go all the way up. And Soft can get nearby as well. But we haven't made it much in terms of battle positioning. Because the enemy don't want to come. Ah, the defensive formation is messing me up. I think it's obvious to see I do not want to deal with attacks in this fashion. Right, a hand axe on the knight over here, which makes him horribly ranged. Not what I want at all. Jill can get in and deal 12 damage to this guy. So is it more of a case of sending in big, strong, instantly killers? Or can I find another way of doing things? That's the question here. I don't think they're going to move. I think they're just going to stand there regardless. So if I can... I don't want them choosing their targets either. That's the problem. That's what I'm trying to avoid. So Micaiah cannot get in. Pretty much only my strongest troops can rush this. And in doing so, they're not going to get KOs. They're going to get messed up in the process. With two guys with hand axes, they could move to attack someone they really don't want. So what I'm going to do... is inch just another step forward. With everyone, pretty much. This might be considered a bad move, but... well, that's now the battlefield state of play. But it does put me in a position where next time I can get a lot more troops into the heart of the enemy. Wow, this is rubbish. Why when the enemies come at me? They're far away. They're guarding a door, sure. But I don't think they're going to use the door for anything. Gain some strength there. Well, there's a flat line of troops, and I bet you anything the enemy just stays still again, wasting yet another turn. Oh, that's close enough. Maybe the rest don't move, but this guy does. Now this is what I didn't want, is the hand axes, but if you're going to roll like that, it's pretty good. Now we've actually got Micaiah instantly taking out that guy. Oh! Why is that door opened up? So there was something special, that's why everyone stayed still. Well, that said, now we will advance. One Farney blast to take down Mr. Guy over here. Well, now it makes sense why the enemy troop weren't coming towards me. That door is something. Just what is the answer? Will reinforcements now spill out of there? I bet you're fast enough. Nope. Well, everyone will insta-die to Tormod. We know that much. Everyone's pretty much going to insta-die to Volug. We know that much. Oh my goodness, someone doesn't. Do you know what? That's what your target's going to be then. Why? Because then we can just get a little bit of combat experience and then back up with someone else from a back row. Right, so Alan can then stomp through, though of course the weapon triangle is not so great for us. In fact, the card does not take this guy out, so we could leave this guy on a little bit of HP as well. That is unless soft criticals, of course. Which gives Fiona maybe a little bit of a chance here. Chancer! Very unlikely chance, but... well, it's a possibility, if you know what I mean. And that's better what she has been having. Nope. Which means I'm going to have to charge through with someone now because of that miss. Right then, Iran. We can get Wind Edge ×2 on that guy to take down a fair bit of his HP. If we go and bet for all of it with a Steel Sword, can we take the guy out? No, so probably best to go with the Wind Edge from range. ×2. Oh, you had to get hit? Well, he levels up all the same, but he shouldn't have got hits. Come on, sir. You can see he's got a throwing axe. You know what he's going to do? Well, extra strength and speed. We'll keep getting that doubling power. A little bit of defense on you would probably not go amiss. Right, we have axe versus axe here. A steel axe to rain down on the skull. Will it work, though? The question is, then, if it doesn't, we're going to have to use some of the Lagoos to get in there. Oh, my goodness. And sort things out for me. Right. Who do we have frontline? Soft, Volug. The other guys are still sword and still axes. I think Galan's our best bet again. That takes out a hand axe guy, which means Fiona's safe. We had the power to push through there, so that's all good. Nolan could even give it a go. Don't know why it says like you can go there. No, you can't. You can go through it, but you can't go there. Let's see if he can hit with a hand axe. The enemies are having a good turn, aren't they? I know I'm trying lower hit percentage things, but overall, I'd have thought we could have got them. An Iron Blade over here is a nasty one, but no one can really get into attack at the moment. In the meantime, let's top up Jill a little bit. Are the Goose crew just chilling the back line? Nice and safe, and out of the way. Now, what will come of that door? You chose to attack Volug? You do more damage to Volug than you do to Aran now, which means that Volug is the preferred target, meaning he'll steal some experience, whereas Aran would get a lot more. Oh my goodness! It did turn out that way. Well, his throat got ripped out from behind. Which means that then this guy is going to go for Volug. If he can reach. Volug is a preferred target as well to Soth. Well, there goes all the experience stolen by Volug. I feel like I should just rush through and use them at this rate because of the way it's going. The door is open, but it doesn't exactly make sense for us what else that means. In the meantime, though, we are to charge forward and face off against this first row versus prisons, basically. To be honest, it's not exactly that far to the boss. When you look at it, once this formation was taken care of and this defense is taken care of, it's pretty much a free run. Unless reinforcements come. Join me next time for more Radiant Dawn. Bye-bye.